Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing lower on Tuesday after the new Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's speech caused rates to move higher. Shares in media, automobiles and components, as well as transportation sectors all under pressure, while on the economic docket, wholesale inventories month over month improving 0.7% in a preliminary estimate in January. Durable goods orders declining 3.7% in an initial forecast in January, and Conference Board consumer confidence that increased to 130.8 in February, beating expectations of 126.5. Decliners ahead of advancers. 89% of SP500 constituents, they traded lower yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, Amazon.com reaching an agreement to acquire Ring, the California-based maker of video cameras, doorbells, and other smart home technologies. This according to GeekWire. Moving on, Baidu said its unit IQIYI has filed to list at the NASDAQ. While keeping with Asian markets, they were down today. The Nikkei down 1.44%, the Hang Seng down 1.36%, China CSI 300 down 0.87%, and South Korea's Kospi down 1.17%. European markets trading lower, and U.S. futures calling for a mixed open. In terms of expectations today, Lowe's, TJX, L Brands, Salesforce, Monster Beverage all due to report, while on the economic docket 8:30 in the morning we have fourth quarter short-term personal consumption. We also have fourth quarter GDP annualized, as well as the GDP price index all at the same time. Moving on, 9:45 we have the February Chicago PMI read, and 10 o'clock in the morning has the January pending home sales read. Now, turning over to the markets, the S&P 500, that's under pressure and is in focus as the relative strength index broken below a rising trend line. Short positions below 27.72 are favored, with targets at 27.2950 and 27.1250 in extension. On to the NASDAQ, that's under pressure, while the Dow Jones sees the downside prevail.